Hello and welcome to the Hill and Ponton VA video blog. I'm Matthew Hill here with Carol Ponton. Today we'd like to talk to you about heart disease and depression. We have a lot of veterans, especially Vietnam era veterans, who are not only suffering from but service-connected for heart disease. And well, it's a fascinating statistic. Carol, tell us about the
The
correlation.
statistics show that at least 50% of these veterans that are suffering with heart disease also have depression. And they don't know why, but they just know it's very, very common. And the sad thing is our veterans will be rated at 30 or 50% for the heart disease, but not know to file a claim for the depression, which they all have.
Mhm.
And when I talk to them about it, they say, yeah, I'm depressed. Well, what does that have to do with it? It has
Right.
everything to do with it, because if a service-connected problem causes you to have another problem, that's secondary service-connected, and you're entitled to benefits for that.
Right.
And this also makes it much easier for them to get 100%.
Right. The ratings for the you rate it on your Mets basically for your heart, and the VA, I've just found those can be screwy how they decide those. And they, somebody who's getting a 30%, that should get a 60, or a 10% who should be getting a 30. With the depression, you can show that something like this keeps you isolated. You can't really go out anymore because you don't have
You can't do all the things you love to do. Sports, be out with your children, grandchildren.
your life as you know it's turned upside down. So even if you end up having a 30% rating for your heart, it's more likely than not that you're going to have a 50, maybe even 70% rating for the depression itself.
Yes.
So it's extremely important just to be aware. You've been diagnosed with heart disease. Well, how has that changed your life? Has that change been negative to where it's impacted who you are?
And if you're not sure, ask your spouse.
Yeah, they usually tell the
They're
truth.
going to tell you the truth. And they probably may not have said anything because they don't want you to feel bad. But if this is something you're truly suffering for, one, you need to get treatment for it, and two,
Right.
you need to be compensated for it.
Right. You you earn these benefits by representing our country.
Yes.
And even if it's not fun to admit, you still need to file these claims to get the benefits, medical and the monetary benefits you deserve. Thank you for joining us.